Hey, everybody, Joel and Jeremy joining you for the games of the month for March, games you should be listening to on the radio. And Jeremy, we teased it last month with February with March Madness coming. We've had some hockey, we've had a little bit of wrestling, but now things kick into effect with a whole bunch of March Madness.
If you are a winter sports fan or you're a winter sports athlete, this is your favorite time of year. We kick off the month with state wrestling, section girls get going right away, basketball, and then boys basketball the week after. It really is just the best time of year if this is what you love, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. And you know what, Joel? We've got some exciting things happening in our area too. Makes it really, really fun.
We certainly do. We'll start off with the state wrestling tournament coming up later on this week down at the Xcel Energy Center. There's dozens of individuals that qualified just this past weekend. Two teams, Kimball and Watertown Mayor Lutheran, made it. And for Watertown Mayor Lutheran, that's their first time ever at the state tournament for wrestling. And you always remember your first, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, whatever the sport is, you remember that first time there.
Pretty fun, pretty special for that program. It's been a heck of a year for Watertown when you talk about sports. You know, they had the great volleyball team in the fall. If people recall last summer in amateur baseball, you know, the Watertown Red Devils going all the way to the state championship game before losing to Sobieski. So Watertown's topped a lot of headlines lately, and this is just one of them. And, you know, you feel great for the coaching staff over there and for those kids. Lots of hard work. I don't know that this was totally expected, but that's what even makes it a little bit more special sometimes. So I think that, you know, excited for that program, and hopefully they're going to get an opportunity to maybe do some things and, you know, kind of put Watertown Mayor Wrestling on the map, so to speak.
Over in basketball, the girls' basketball tournaments get underway this week. Next week, the boys' basketball tournaments begin. We got two top 10 ranked teams we're going to be watching. In boys' basketball, Annandale is ranked in the top 10 in Class 2A. In girls, Mayor Lutheran is ranked in the top 10 in Class A. Both teams have a history of some pretty good seasons and have chances to do something this year.
You know, I think Annandale just grows shooters out there. It's just amazing. Every year, you know, it seems like they've got two or three kids that can really, really spread the floor. And this is kind of a similar team. And I think a lot of people were worried last year because, you know, they lost some Division I athletes, maybe not basketball players, but Division I athletes. But, you know, they just seem to always reload up there. It's going to be an exciting time for Annandale again. I think they've got an opportunity to really go deep into March. And then for Mayor Lutheran girls, it's a team coming off their first state tournament appearance in 20 years last year. They only had one senior on that team last year. And, you know, attrition is always a big thing in high school sports. And that one senior was a pretty key player, but they've been able to move some parts around, and they've really gotten some great play out of some younger kids. It is a senior group. It's a veteran group, but, you know, they're playing some juniors, playing some sophomores. They're going to be fun to keep an eye on as we kind of roll deeper into the month. And they're probably on a collision course with Sleepy Eye St. Mary's for that section title game. And Joel, you want to talk about good games, and seats are going to be at a premium. You're going to want to get there early for that game if those two teams were to wind up playing in that section final.
You certainly will. And don't forget, you can always hear coverage of state wrestling, boys basketball, and girls basketball playoffs right here. KDUZ, KARP, and KGLB. For Jeremy, I'm Joel. We'll talk to you next month.